Hey guys, it's Wayne Scully here, business and tax strategist. My firm is W. Scully CPA PC. I'm focused on providing solutions to landlords, flippers, real estate pros in the New York Tri-State area. My firm offers tax compliance, business consulting, and high-value tax plan strategies to save you thousands of dollars. Now, today I'm talking about the IRS hiring people. They're on this drive to hire 5,000 people in various processing centers throughout the country. Most of them are on the West Coast, middle of the country and West Coast. Nothing on my side of the country. I don't see anything in New York or anything on the Northeast, Northeast or North or Southeast for that matter. So I have a theory, but I'll tell you, they're hiring 5,000. I have a theory on why they're hiring, but I'll tell you before I get into that. They're hiring about 5,000 people, as I said before, to fill various positions within the service. And they're calling them direct hire authority positions, right? So they have special hiring conditions that they can use to fast track the hiring process. So people will be on board within 30 to 45 days of the job offer. This is not a plug for the IRS, by the way, not a plug for them, for people to go apply, but surely if you feel like applying, of course, obviously knock yourself out. My main reason for doing this is just to point out the fact that it's not coincidental. I mean, we've had COVID and all the things that came along with that. A lot of people stopped working, even for the IRS. It's been pretty difficult, this period here that we're going through for a lot of people. So the IRS is losing a lot of people, more so than before, right? These government agencies, IRS is not unique in that regard. People, they get really good experience and then they move on. So, and then some people get to the age where they retire. So basically, at this point, they're hiring people to replace most likely people that have left and to beef up their staffing, right? They haven't done this in a while, probably not 20 years since they've hired. That was the last time they hired this many people. And again, this is a part of a larger effort to hire more people. So let's talk about the tax gap, because I believe this is the reason they're hiring. The true reason is to close the gap, or a part of it, right? So the gross gap, let me just tell you what the tax gap is. It's the difference between the true tax liability for a given period and the amount of tax that's paid on time. There is typically collects $3 trillion for taxes, fees, interest, penalties, and so forth, right? But if they increase their collection efforts, through voluntary compliance, and this is basically educating people on, complying voluntarily, so they pay the tax on time and pay it correctly, they can increase the revenues by $30 billion. 1% increase in compliance will net $30 billion in tax revenue, additional $30 billion, right? Currently, the estimated tax gap is $441 billion. So they're collecting they're not collecting $441 billion that they should be collecting. That makes sense, right? So they should be collecting more than what they're currently collecting, is what I'm saying. So probably $500 billion almost, right? So the IRS needs to beef up their staff so they can kind of help to close the gap. Now you're going to be hiring these new people. They won't be, seasoned for several years, of course. They're probably not going to be the most effective initially, but eventually that's going to change. And that means they're going to be coming for you. So, now is the time to not be a tax naysayer. Now is the time to, get your house in order. Because you never know, maybe audit rates will increase as a result of this. They'll start auditing more. Currently, the audit rates are pretty low, probably less than 1% of people get audited, right? And certain types of returns rarely get audited. The percentage is even lower than that. So, I think it's important because this new commissioner, Rettig, he's, from the investigative arm of the IRS. Now he's the commissioner of the entire service. He is very aggressive about collecting, right? About people being in compliance. So again, with all those things factored in, my fervent belief is that they're going to be putting a lot of these people in the investigative units and, and in collections so they can collect more money. Okay, so watch out, folks. Just be careful, report correctly, and stay out of trouble. So anyway, that's it for me today. If you have any questions about this or some of the issue I've discussed, give me a call. My name is Wayne Scully and I'm with W. Scully CPPC. Always working around the clock to save you a chock full of money, time, and stress. Make an appointment by visiting my website, www.wscullycpa.com. That's www.wscullycpa.com, or call me toll free 855-254-1892. That's 855-254-1892. Please comment, like, share this video. And if you don't think it was that great, still share it anyway, because I think there's some very good, useful information here for people who want to know what's happening at the IRS. Okay, so guys, it was great talking to you again. Have a great day, and we'll catch you next time.